Hello?
Is this Paul?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hold on. Who is, can I see the picture? Yeah, hold on. Who's the radio?
You what?
Can you see me in that?
Yep.
Can you see who's in that pizza stuff?
Yeah, hey, that's me on TV.
Yeah, brother.
What's up, dude?
Those up, bro. Yeah. My brother. Look at you. You're like, whoa.
Yes, sir. Dude, okay, so it's 2:30 in the morning where you are and you picked up a phone call because I need to chat. We haven't chatted for a minute cuz I've been busy. I've
Yeah.
been busy,
You,
but
you, but you need to do what you're doing right now tonight because, brother, no matter what you feel in your heart, feel deep in the moment with what you're doing. Right at this moment, you need to feel where you're at home, you're not out driving, you did three business today I watched. You did, I don't care if somebody don't got the teeth in or they wore the wrong pants or whatever. But I do can tell you this. You work so together in harmony with all your team. Like when I was on three windows today, I could see with the way you got everybody. Your wife, I love how she pops in. She came in the other day, did the little things on the make a pop, poop the beef on the pot. And you know what? That's the way it's supposed to be, Wayo.
right.
She did what you're supposed to do. And then when you go on a thing and you got every other people do the live, but there is a few little things that can be motivated, but there's the other workers need to teach and back up them because you expect every burger. Like, you know what? You and me would eat shrimp every day if we drove together and rode around all day. That's fun.
Yep.
We would be the burrito joints and have sangrias, but they would be double the dose with every sangria. We'd have a whole thing in the back seat. I could see it already. But when I got your shrimp thing you got the other day, it made me so upset that you got those shit.
Yep.
When you don't think that way and I don't think that way. I was gonna call him, Judy. What's wrong, hon? That
Hi.
went well?
Tell her hi. It's a big deal. We're on YouTube. Tell her she could turn the YouTube
Honey, we're
channel.
on YouTube live, by the way. Look, baby.
Hey, sorry, this is the only time I have to talk because I've been so freaking busy.
I got my headphones on, so she said, "See, you can keep my headphones on." I said, "This is the only time I can speak to Colin because that guy's burning oil seven directions, right, baby?" We watched. We laughed. The other day, dude, you had the most. I gotta break this down with you, my brother. My God, you are something funny that kills me. It was like Richard Simmons doing live dancing. We last night about 12:33 in the morning. We both woke up. Have coffee. Well, yo, I'm Italian. I drink coffee, espresso 3 in the morning. I don't, something don't sleep. And then maybe I'm a drink. I don't care. I'm retired. I stay here naked with you. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, bro, freaking what does time matter when you're retired, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And when I'm saying about you needed this drink tonight, because bro, what you're doing is beyond what my level was at that time. But I might have had a big operation, 12 people. I was in a big mall and search time. A lot of different avenues. But we had 3, 4, 5 places, and it was huge. But then, like I said, we did events in the mall in the food court. I mean, you do beautiful up here. That's you. That's your baby. That's up you. I mean, that's you.
Was
You're on
that from
fire.
tonight's event?
Yeah, you're on fire everywhere. You're on point. I mean, everybody watches you. They follow you. They see you. They know there's certain people that watch you and mimic you at the same time, but they don't have your heart or drive. Wherever you're at, you have all the people that come and pull and watch. Because you're like me and all say, when I was in a food court, we had 30 pizzas on a food court in Massachusetts, Swansea, Falls River Mall. It's no longer there. We used to have this food court across. Now, imagine, Carl, I'm from McDonald's across the street in a food court. I got to deal with McDonald's and root beer rubies and Tuesday rubies and places. and I'm selling slices in pies. But I'm getting $5 a slice, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's double Chicago. Okay, but here's the thing. Now at 9 o'clock, we're in food court. Now at 8 o'clock, I gotta go to the mall. Now, how am I gonna get rid of all those slice pies? You know what happened, Paul? I thought about this tonight when you was making pizza. I saw you, my brother. You had the pizza board. You get the count. But there was like 10 pizza boards of dough underneath the thing.
Yep.
I says, at the end of the night, she get the girl over there with the big butt, and the other girl, and they're nice girls, everything. And you get them walking their cute things, roll up their t-shirt or whatever. And I bet you by the end of the night, they make another 50 bucks. But they can sell that dough that you had in the truck. They had an opportunity. Do you know opportunity delivered to your door gives you another? Dude, you haven't got there yet, but when you do, and you see that cherry pop on the vagina, you think it's the sweetest ever, you gotta throw them away. That means you know you got a virgin.
Okay, wait, hold on. With the dough, what? How do you sell dough? What do you mean?
Well, you could have sold. Okay, you got maybe let's just say $1. Let's say you can make a $5 to anybody that one out there, and you go over to the stand and give the guy the microphone a pizza and a breadstick. Hey, it's the Pizzeria Napoli, whatever He's giving them to the winner 3 large pieces. But you got to remember, you're not just doing that because you're giving the food away or that. It's your name. You want people to keep hearing. You know when you find a Coca-Cola bottle on the edge of the road?
Oh yeah, and you see the name.
You see the name,
puts it in your head.
Then you know you see it's garbage, but it's not garbage. You look at it as a vessel, like I always tell you from my heart. I say to you, Colin, I love you like a brother, son, anything I can imagine. But when I speak to you, true from my feeling, and when I say things, sometimes I overstep borders sometimes too. I do say things that I see and I shouldn't, but my godfather used to tell me all that sometimes you can't tell them what you really think. I go, no. I think being me, being a real man, being honest, I think it's always good.
Yeah.
To tell the truth.
Yeah.
Up front. So they know, Joe, if you listen to him, he's not retarded, he's not stupid. It's just there's so much excitement and stress that I can't write it down or spell it right just to tell you all the things I see. But man, I love you. What your girl's got you back. 100%. Like, that lady right there, she proved what a woman. I love your wife. My girlfriend, I don't give a shit. For me, whatever. I know it's happened. Because I'll tell you what, when you got that, and when those things come together, like your mother said, when I heard her say one day on the truck, you know that women sometimes you gotta go, even though you ought to be right, but they gotta be right too. So I love when your mom said that, and it really took me to. I don't have my mother that stuff because she left me in a hospital when I was 2 years old, so I can't tell you those stories. But I would never be tell you my past bad unless no, but I would never let my past make my future to people put possible good things good wrong, but I wouldn't do that to my workers or employees, and I wouldn't expect that to them. So that's like when the Red Bull situation happened, and I throw that jab out there. But it's like a joke, but it's a reminder to say, hey, hello. Eyes in the skies really can see. We're not stupid people. It's not a big dollar bill. It's not the money, but it's the point over the period. Right. I remember my godfather says, you want to buy the Corvette you like? You want? I said, yeah. I bought my first 73 Corvette. Let me tell you what. Every day you go steal money from your right pocket, produces that. I go, what do you mean? Because when you get your paycheck or when you ring out every night, before you start the day, the first $30 you put in the coffee can. It says, in the end of the year, I want you to get the pumpkin where by the register. Call that your own tip. You write that off and nobody knows about it like a secret. So I did it. At the end of the year, I had $10,000, $1,100 in the year. I bought my first Corvette by doing that. So,
how long ago was this?
Oh, 1976, my friend.
In the mid 70s, huh?
Yeah, I had a 1976 Stingray Polo saddle cherry with a Corvette convertible. It was like a teal green, hunter green.
Very
and then
nice.
I had a 1972 Stingray with T-top automatic with 350 limited edition with pearl white. It was my second one. Then I bought a 9 what was it, 928. I had to love Tom Cruise, so he had that 928. So I had to buy my fourth back then. So Tom Cruise, there's no substitution when I see Colin and I see a pizza. I want to do the pizza. But eat it, pizza stop. There's no substitution from the movie Risky Business with the Fork. So there's so many things we have in common. You know, the hot car you sold it. You got a hot boat. My brother's a scuba diver, but my brother's kid, I see the picture. He's in the race car business for real. What, sweetheart? What, Mama? Everybody is sleeping. Stop. I'm sorry, Angeline. I'm sorry, Angeline. I'm so sorry, but see, I'm getting excited, and the people, they probably don't see, man, see, this, but that's okay. They're gonna remember me when I'm dead. It's that song of this ripped up on that big fucking deal. And you know what I like what you would say tonight too on the truck? You said, you know, the kids are like, my kids, you even met your daughter. So I mean, that guy's talking to me. He's like, I ain't talking. He said, yeah, you make up every goddamn thing in the house today. Like this one. I said, you guys do this. I made homemade bread yesterday. We made a meal today. I made pasta, dirty rice, mutton today. I think chicken parm. And then she said, I don't want this. I want McDonald's. McDonald's. But you got the knack when I was wanting more. I couldn't nobody could still teach. Then when I left the place, the company called me called Hot Stuff by Orion's Food Company. I left the company and said, hey, we want that Lisa and Joe back here in the Swansea Mall. I go, what? That guy at the end of the night, it looked like over here, it looked like you know when you go to the thing when you go to call him the book, the guy you go, hey, get a slice of pizza, get two slices for $5. Hey, William, when I closed the door at night, there's never one person that told me to threw dough away, and every piece of dough I sold it, even if it was for $1.
Dude,
Because
we threw away some. You know, it's funny when I was at the truck event and I was yelling that pizza, fresh pizza, and I was kind of hyped up. I kept hearing Joe in the back of my head. He's like, "Sell that fucking pizza, man." I'm like, "I gotta sell that pizza, bro."
Yeah, I gotta put the tone down, but I want you to talk a little bit. I want you to ask me questions. But I'm gonna try to turn it down a little bit so we can finish this.
All right.
But, give me what you want to ask me.
So what do you see watching the truck? What do you see that I can improve on? What's my bottleneck? What's slowing me down?
Okay, I honestly think, and I didn't know, but I think it was really cool how you got the smaller trays.
Yeah.
And so I like how it's set up with the smaller trays concept, so you can double that by six. So you went down a small size because you're at a 10-inch, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I think you can double more dough in the boxes by adding more balls in the center because I don't know how many you put in there right now, but I thought you were putting 6 or 12 in there. I couldn't remember what I saw at one time.
So we put 6. We put 8 the other day, but it makes it kind of a pain to get them out. You can get them out, but it depends on how long they sit for and grow up and rise. But honestly, my same day dough has been performing better than my 2 or 3 day ferment dough in the truck.
You remember the day I was telling you? You said to me, Joe, you know I gotta let rest. No, Paul, you can make it if you really had to.
Yeah.
You can use it in 2 hours. Honest to God.
Yeah.
Like I could make on the counter, like you and me could do right now on the counter live with the state line. I could get the what do you call that? KitchenAid over there. But I do it all by hand in a bowl.
Yeah.
So I do 2 cups the same size as this. I always seem to make more dough by using. Okay, I use a Bruto of Napolitan dough flour. It's 5 pounds. So my recipe is 1 bag and a half. I make a little bit more. My bowl is an old wooden bowl I've had for years. My grandma. And when I put that in the water, but what I do is I put 3 2-ounce packages of tea and the olive oil and the sugar, and then I have salt, and that's it. And it's over with. Now that you got to see the yeast water, it rises bigger than the dough. It looks like it's, but the water is probably 87 degrees, really warm.
Yeah.
So less than 20 minutes, you'll see the sugar in the just gets so fluffy in the bowl, like almost under me this big, you know, like all the way the whole bowl. So then I'll take the spoon and knock the foam back down, and I know it's ready to rock. Because now that dough, when you make Siciliano mafioso, you roll the long shape square when you do the pan. So with the olive, and when I saw, what the better, my brother. When I saw you yesterday, you put the olive oil on top of the dough.
Yep.
You was paying attention with me when I was telling you about the sauce and the oil and the water. See, you understand without even explaining to you first. I tried to make this Siciliano, and you got something that the secret weapon that nobody knows, but I know you got to make it for the team. And if I gotta sit down with you for an hour and slow, I'm giving you a gift that most people don't even taste or feel that. So anytime you reach out, do what we're doing now, and you got the gift. I think. But you, I love how you put the oil on the donut. I don't know where you learned it from, or where you must have heard when I was funny that day. I said, when you put oil or sauce on the dough, it gives it a coating, a thin coating. That make it, when you start that pizza, when you scoop it, that's where you should put the belly down.
Yeah.
So now, when your belly goes down, you put up, you crust. One I gotta show you with your hand. Watch my hand like this. Look, see my hand?
Yep.
Now, when you push, imagine my hands pushing down on the dough.
Yeah.
So I'm cupping it. But that's the thing where I was going to show you with the speed because I see your shape's not firmly right. But if you could push down inside of the dough and just start going like this. But when you do it, you spin with the palm of your hand this way, and you want to go like you're going with the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're making it like a Play-Doh crust, like pretend it. Why, now you have a ramen coke tonight? What do you have, buddy?
No, here. I got my good old can, man.
There you go. I love it. So when you do that crust like that, your palm is going to do one swish and a spread. And then your pizza will be cook a little more even for you when you're making that. Yeah. Because your hand can do this.
Yeah.
See how you look? Your hand can push and squish.
Yeah.
What's it? Well, honey? Oh, my wife.
Do you need to let you go?
No, I don't have to let you go. I just got to shut my trap so I'm going to get a little closer. my teeth. So I got to be quiet. Anyway, so now you see my eyes. So, dude, you did a beautiful thing. Yeah, the crowd really doing. You said what? Top of the carpet? Okay, you said to me, what do you think? I'll say, Steve, just the way you spread that pizza crisp, because I love though your idea that you thought of putting it on pizza boards. Now that's a step above because you give it time to ferment a little bit and rise on the pizza boards.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, that's beautiful what you're doing by doing it that way. Because you give it that little, and you know what? And you know what? The trick is that, I know, if you had them all out, boards, let's say you had 70 boards. If you had like 70 boards, and you came into a event, you had all them all filled, dude, you could sauce them with them and leave them sit around. And all you gotta do is, see, now you're at one more step ahead, and you can cheese them all, correct?
Yeah, but the only problem is that so on the wood, since we're using cornmeal, it doesn't create quite the starch barrier that like say a flour would. And so we mix a little bit of flour and a little bit of cornmeal, but if you let it sit too long, then you have the wood sucking some of the moisture from the dough and it kind of sticks to it, so we have to flip it over and then we sauce it. Otherwise, we'd sauce them just straight up, you know?
What'd you say, honey? I made you? I didn't mean, sorry, but I didn't mean to make it long time. But yeah. So the sauce, okay, yeah, so that's right. Cause yeah, when we had marble tables, right, we used to like just put 20 dough balls in the corner.
Yeah, see, and that would be fine. Say I was on like these counters right here, that would be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this turned out sweet, huh? But if we do it
Yeah.
on the wood, the grain pulls the moisture from the dough and it sticks to it.
Yeah, so you can't put more than like 10.
No, so see that's why I only got as many as we do because we can only do so many. But then if they kind of
So,
if we had sauce on them, they wouldn't dry out as much. But we can't put sauce
yeah.
on them, you know.
Damn. Okay.
And
So
I don't have the room to roll them out and then cold storage them until we just stage those dry. Otherwise, I could put sauce and cold stage them.
how about I was thinking about your own screen that you
The metal screens.
have. Yeah. You could honestly just put it right down as a vessel. Like
Well,
you do
it's got
right
to
now.
go. The problem with my pizzas now is that my stone temp, because it's only, I think it's a 5/8. No, yeah, I think it's a 5/8 stone.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's not super thick, and so it loses heat fast. And so that's why you see me in there turning them and moving them because I'm literally bouncing it between hot spots, trying to just keep the damn oven hot and cook that thing, so that
Yeah.
but also knowing that I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the person behind them just ordered 8 pizzas. Okay, great. Now I know that I have no warm up time on my stone, so now I have
Yeah.
to turn the flame up and really move it. So it's kind of balancing that. If I could keep my stone hotter, it wouldn't be as big of a
Right.
problem. But that's what takes an extra 15 seconds just trying to catch that up, and in the same time I almost kind of crisp up the edges too much on a couple pizzas. Usually it's not a pepperoni, it's usually a hog and honey or a barbecue chicken that I have to do it with.
Yeah.
Sometimes even a
Something
chicken
with
bacon ranch.
more toppings. Yeah. And the moist topping. Yeah. Tastes a little bit
Well,
more.
and they don't have as much because the tomatoes has some water sauce in it and olive
Yeah.
oil and salt, which makes a
And you're
boiling point
yeah. Yeah. Oh,
a little higher because it makes it freezing
yeah.
point lower. So anyway, there's kind of just a few factors that play into that kind of make it that I have to just keep it attention all the time. I can't just like put it in and leave it. So the screen I
Right.
think would space it too much to where it wouldn't cook enough.
You don't really.
Yeah, because like in the stores, my screen, I can put a screen on, I put my pizza on, I put it in the oven, it bakes for like 7 to 9 minutes, depending on the toppings.
Mm-hmm.
But in the
Mm-hmm.
oven, in the Gosney, it takes what, 2.5 minutes? Takes three
You
minutes
pretty.
if they're cool.
You got it down pretty fast. I've been watching.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
we've got them
Wow.
timed. I think one of our viewers today said that we have an average of 3 minutes a pie for like a good average for a long time in tonight's event, which is really good.
I tell you, Colin, all your events, you can take your phone and you're doing it. I mean, you're getting to the point now to start to know this kind of stuff. I was just going to ask, do you think you could make it stay at 800? Because I know every time you put a spice pie in, it takes it down maybe 50 degrees. So I'm thinking of the regular oven. Yours is different. It's
That's what we
ours
ran
one that
tonight.
you use a big stone. You know what I'm saying?
We ran
You
800
made
tonight.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, we ran 800. It was a lot better. I got a flame tamer to put on the side,
Yeah.
but it's too big. It's way too tall. So I think I'm going to cut it down before I use it, just enough to keep that space, and not necessarily for when I run the oven, but when somebody else
You want
runs
to
it,
get,
that extra 20
you
seconds
want
of cook time will really be
to, yeah.
beneficial for them.
Well, you probably want to get to the point a good year, 6 months into practice where when you get done and you want to run out to somebody, or you let somebody go to the event, like a couple of those girls you said to go to the event, your wife, whatever,
Yeah.
and you could already set up like a little diagram, like, yeah, we're going to be at this, we're going to do this many pieces, blah, 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 for the people too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so you want to fine tune it dialed in so you don't have to pity and play with it. So when you go there, they know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, and that's
And
part of me working side by side with them and switching all the employees out and doing it with
I
people
like
that I
that.
think can run it, because they can
Yeah.
see how I would do it. And it's not like in
Yeah.
a group setting, like when we opened Smithfield, there was 10 employees. This is, I mean, one on one. Like you're working in a sync, literally
Yeah.
relying on each other. If one of us cuts out of the equation, I mean, it
Yeah.
slows down or something's messed up. Like if Kenzie doesn't turn around and check on a pizza and there's that split 5 seconds, boom, we lit a pizza on fire. You know, like everything has to be in sync. And so,
I couldn't believe.
go ahead.
Do you think you could? Do you think you could do a band with just you and your wife? I think you could.
Oh yeah, yeah, we for sure could. But the thing is, I mean, you're so limited because I can't, make two pizzas at the same time while I cook two pizzas. I can once, twice. I can maybe even do it 3 times. The second though that
Right.
one thing happens, I mean, a flame goes out in the oven, boom, you burn a pizza. And then you make a couple of mistakes, and then boom, you're all of a sudden you're fixing a mistake, and now you're 10 minutes behind. And so when you have a couple people, it really breaks down the recovery time. Mistakes are not a problem. It's the recovery time. So like if you watch in the kitchen in the stores, the big thing that it is for me is decision making. When you're a leader, you got to make a decision fast. So if something goes wrong, quick. Don't stand around for 5 minutes and say, "Hey, we don't have a pizza for so and so." Fucking make it, get it. If you can't find it, make it and put one in, and find it while it's in the oven. Like already be ahead of it. So you're not 15 minutes behind. You're 6 minutes behind.
And what if there was one in the bottom of it?
Right, exactly.
Johnson, and she's not here yet. Well, I can make this thing.
Exactly. Hey, let's take this breadstick or this pepperoni and send it with this person who's here. Yeah, see, you got to be a decision maker on the fly. And so that's something that Haley and Kenzie and any of my people that work with me would do, because it's about how can we push the most people out of here the fastest and give them the best experience. So on top of you giving them another person's pizza that might not be here for 5 minutes and then get a fresh pizza, you say, "Hey, I'm going to get this one out of the oven right now for you. It's going to be fresh, very, very fresh."
Right.
The reason why I'm 5 minutes behind is because somebody was ahead of you. I went ahead and gave them your pizza, and that's why we're missing the pizza. So they had a fresh pizza, you have a fresh pizza, and then boom, 4 minutes later, Donna walks in, she gets a fresh pizza too. Everybody's on time, and our mistake wasn't a mistake because our recovery time was so fast on it. Our decision making was so good that our recovery time was so little.
Yeah, and I noticed that you're like, "Okay, guys, what's next?" You're like, "Okay, guys, what's next?" And you're like, and they just look at you sometimes when you're there, like, "Okay, I got 3 other things I gotta do," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I could be," just like, "Well, we can't make it right. We gotta make it now."
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that at like 3." I'm like, "Just do it now." Like, why not just be done with it?
Yeah.
So my biggest thing with that is like you could have 8 employees that suck, and you could be behind all day, or you could have 3 employees that do the amount of 9 employees, and you can be ahead all day long. So today, me, Kenzie, and Haley looked at each other after making 110 pizzas, and we said, "There's no way we just did that." Because it was so effortless. Like,
you guys were.
I humbly say there was no effort in pumping out that many pies. It was hot,
You guys,
Yeah,
you guys were like, it was like intervals too. It was like 30, 15. It wasn't, you guys didn't get sent, like the second event, you guys got railed.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got railed.
Yeah. That was the busiest event to date, Over 200 pies.
And this, you were like almost 200, 170 or something.
Today we were 150 to 158. I dropped 2 and then gave a couple away in trades for food for the crew and myself. So somewhere between 150 to 160, say.
But you know what? And also I was going to say another thing to help you back. Like I say, wherever you're at, go mingle. And I know you had to mingle, so I can say you know what to do, but go to that. I would have went to, when I saw that, when they were watching the thing, I said, "Shit, if I was there, I would have walked away with 4 pizzas." Said, "Whoever wins the event gets a free pizza."
Yeah.
Now put my name out there every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I even thought about it. I'm like, I should have. And then Sam texted me and she said, go make a couple pizzas and walk around the stand saying pepperoni pizza, fresh pizza.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that's a Joe thing right there. That's what Joe would do. I should get a shirt
Yeah.
that say what would Joe do, and then I should just do that because that was what would
I
grow my
love you.
sales, you know?
Dude, I love you. And you know
Yeah.
what I already want? Me and my wife have been doing this plan because I'm trying to get it together. Well, I have the food farm that you had done up by somebody with the yellow. See, trust me, brother. I did some research, and anybody that owns a yellow food truck, they don't do much advertising with it at the time because yellow is friendly because everybody knows it was a bus that picked them up. Everybody knows the Beatles song. We all know live in the yellow submarine. So your bus, literally thinking if some people think, oh, it's yellow, ooh, trust me, never change it because it's you telling your face and the people keep the shirts that where you get right yellow, like your bus, with the picture of that one I keep putting up with you got the spike hair.
Yeah.
You are, that is you. You're the, I told my wife, we got to get the character people where they get the characters. We're calling like that for a pizza shop. They can sell characters of him. Like, they make action figures that you can send them in this image. I
Man,
already
it's
sent a
true.
lady of the image of your shirt because I wanted to get like, I was gonna get you. My idea was to like. So I know Sam came up with the idea with the sauce and listening to some stuff, and she lived in a little town. So I was gonna put this little thing together. Like there was this boy and girl. They were working at a pizza shop, and they lived in Smithfield. And one lived in the other town in where you had the first pizza shop. And this little girl met him, and she lived in a couple towns over. And she went to a little pizza shop at a gas station, and she saw this dress there, and it was jalapeno. And this little girl said to this boy that lived in the pizza shop, and this little boy that lived in the pizza shop, he says, "Oh, sweetie, if you tell me your recipe, I might be your boyfriend." So they're walking down the hill like Jack and Jill. And what happened? You know, they have Cozy and Lucy. And what happened? They decided to make this sauce and put it in their pizza shop. This jalapeno sauce. It was dip. And Sam was the one that invented it with this little. And you know what? We put it on the bottle. We sell the little 8 ounce bottles. We make it, and we do with that kind of story, something like that, with a little tiny flag in the corner, and a little Jewish or German, whatever your nationality, put it all together. Right? You put it in there, give it a little backstory. Grandma's secret recipe, whatever your wife's secret recipe. You know what? This could. You'd be selling sauce like, oh my God, you don't believe it. Do you know how much shirts you're selling? Right? Look at it.
Hey! Yeah, dude, we've sold a lot of shirts. I think we've sold like
And
six.
you know where I push you? I say sell, sell, sell. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but you know who gave me the idea to say sell a million shirts in a year? The guy from Jesse James.
Who?
When everybody used to pick on him, but Kid Rock told him one day, Kid Rock, Jesse James, he makes motorcycles. He used to sell, he used to build motorcycles on the TV show, Jesse James. Kid Rock was his best friend, and he told Jesse James one day, Walmart came to him and he said, now my brother's the number one president of Walmart for the produce. That's why my brother's got big money. He throws lawnmowers for my nephew, my brother's son, to be a racetrack. So they got big money. Farm. Anyways, but what I want to tell you something about what he did when he went to Walmart, James, to Walmart. They said they would do a contract for $5 million the first year to sell those freaking Jesse James shirts because he's a legend, Jesse James.
Yep.
Well, now you could be a legend. Now your shirt, your shirt sell. Now imagine we give you like a QVC. You said some. I know you got brains because you're talking about making the kits and then you're selling your girl's story about the sauce. I just told you about the dip, and you turn them into bottles. And then Collins. Oh, even Collins got his barbecue honey dip. You know, like the medium pizza featuring, and you can charge $16 for that pizza because it's yours. It's
Dude,
signature pizza.
we make our own barbecue sauce. I could sell bottles of barbecue sauce.
Brother, I'm telling you, Goon Squad, we
Yeah.
can afford this boxes.
We've ordered
Yeah.
Goon Squad sauce. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Me and my wife was trying to make the bottle company. I got bottles for 6 cents a piece, and they're plastic squirt bottles. I was gonna talk to you, call you one day for real, and say, "Oh, I got an idea with your image of that one fork with the yellow and the ball of Shiraka.
Yeah.
Your tip will be yellow, and you guys will have the story when you're standing on the back and making the sauce and how that came up with the idea.
Yeah.
Have your picture on the front of the pizza bottle. It will be your ranch, jalapeno ranch. But it'll be trademarked for your wife and you. And
Yeah.
then the cozy will get it. So I just told my wife, I gotta get calm because he doesn't even see it yet, but he might. Now when I mention to him, when we talk, when we do this, have a drink, and we do our thing like we do, he's gonna hear me, and then because I already seen you take this out. I go, man, Colin, I sent you some pictures on Facebook. This dude took a big yellow bus and he put, I think, 3 of those pieces ovens in there or something. Yeah.
Really?
But then he put a pizza oven. Another guy did one. He put a pizza oven on the back, and then had the whole kitchen on the inside. So you walk out on a deck, and there was the wood burning ovens outside, but with an awning.
Okay, like a patio type deal.
Yeah, like he was thinking, or like he was talking about.
Yeah.
3 ovens, like a patio or something one day. But I was like, I love how Colin got us that down. He got the fan. I said, you know what? What else? What else can you do? Well, boy, when he's getting busy, there ain't much else we could do. It's pretty much, unless you had a fourth person that was your Colin's famous lemon, Cozy's famous lemonade.
Hey, that's
little
good.
Pictures,
Yeah.
little pictures of plastic cups with her face on it, and Cozy's lemonade and the piece. It's yellow. Everything's yellow. The whole theme is yellow. Yellow truck, yellow pizza stuff, yellow lemonade. Just hey, I'm having a bad day. You can always drink lemonade. You know, right? When you get lemonade with you too.
Hey, I'm having a bad day. Drink lemonade. I like it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I can do better is I can market better. We can utilize the space that we have to market better, but leave it yellow. So draw attention a little bit better. We need to lock down on selling bottles of our sauce or getting our product out to more customers so that more people can have it, but also stored for a little bit longer too. Yeah.
I want to tell you what I did. I'll tell you a little secret. So over $100,000 between you, this is called the backdoor tax. Listen to me. If you go to Coke or Pepsi, if you tell them, or Red Bull, Pepsi, Coke, I don't care who it is, if you go to them tomorrow and say, I'm going to spend $2,000, I got enough room to put it in one warehouse and slob off out of the beach in my bathroom back. I want 200 cases of Coke, 200 root beer, bucket tea. You spend $5 grand, okay, on this Coke product. This for all your stores, but nobody knows this. It's a one-time purchase. You follow me? But now you're going to do this. Colin gives you a slice and a free can. When you put the word free can in your advertisement, now Pepsi and Coke can't charge you no longer taxes on your case or cost. Because you're advertising giving a free can code with every 2 slices of pizza on whenever you do it for lunch or your 1 slice of pizza. When you do give me a large pizza and 4 cans of pop, you get a large pizza, 2 toppings, 24 wings, and 4 cans of pop for your family, and large breadsticks for $24.99. Just pay. I'm just saying, I would pay $35 for that. Anyways, we're going to give you 4 cans. You have 4 people because you figure it's a 4 people deal. People are pumping out 90% 2 liters. So, make too much like $2.20 on the 2 liters. Some people get $3. I don't know what you're getting, maybe 4. But what I'm saying is, see, they don't want to let you know that Coke is the most profitable and bigger bottle because everybody likes to have a lid because they can stick it in their butt and their shirt wherever they want to put it. And they got a lid because it's the biggest number 1 sale because they all sell them individually, like a pack of cigarettes. But they don't want you to buy 12 ounces of a cup. You get it for 23 cents a can. Now, when you start selling them for $1.50 a piece, see, sometimes the marketing is, I read the fine print, but the big print kills us. Or if you read the fine print, the biggest will take it. You know how you say that? You know, the big print shall give it, the small print may take it. So in other words, it's like when you walk in, do you want, oh, I want a large pizza, Colin. And you say, okay, and you bring them up. But the guy can stand back to your mouth and say, but you didn't give me that special out there front for $5.99 on Tuesdays from 11 to 3. Well, you didn't tell me, sir. You just said you wanted a large pizza for $12 on the menu. It's not my fault. I give you the tools to read. It's like you drive through the thing. You might not know that you get a tangerine and a burrito with mushrooms. You don't know unless you read the menu.
Yeah.
And I hate the people who will call you and say, oh, this is bullshit. Every time I hear somebody call, it's the first thing I can't even go into it because if I went into it's like, okay, I got a guy one day, he's drunk, he gets 2 pizzas, he's 24 wings, he gets a 6-pack of 3 pops, so we had to go on, we started and guy gets pizzas now. You know you got 4 people, they eat the food, but then they call back and say, oh, the last pizza didn't see no pepperoni. Well, really? I said, but you eat all the others? Yeah, the last pizza no pepperoni, I want my money back. I said, if there's no pepperoni, and I come over to your house, and I lift under the cheese and there's pepperoni, I'm going to stick each piece of this pepperoni up your ass. He said, no, sir, there's pepperoni. Yeah, you don't have to worry, come over. Are you Mr. Badley? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I said, listen, trust me, brother. Don't try to scam me. Just tell me you're poor, you want the money. I said, now, if you could have done that the first time, I'd give you $12. Now that you lied to me, now you're going to eat the pepper tomorrow in your microwave with your toaster for tomorrow. What's going to warm up? You're going to remember when you call my place again. Don't fuck around. And it was it. It was over with. Same with the workers. You know, technically, you give them. See, you give me like I do. When my workers work, you work 3 hours, 4 hours. If you hungry, see, I'm telling you. I believe this. You want a munch out in my place, I'll give you it. But if you owe me a penny, it's my penny.
Yeah.
If I owe you a penny, I bet they'd be the first one. Oh, you give me $3.83. Sort out my check this week.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed $12 on my check this week. You get it every fucking time you pay these bastards. I bet you do. Your brain, you want to rip your hair out sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, for sure. What was I gonna say with that? I was gonna say, oh yeah, like there was somebody once who called and they're like, oh, my pizza wasn't that good, whatever. We got this and this and this, and I said, oh yeah, you know, send me a picture. They sent me the most hack job picture of 3 pizzas put together to look like one, and they were trying to cover the fact that half of it was Canadian bacon, pineapple, and pepperoni. And so I said, hey, listen, okay, here's the deal. Bring me back the pizzas, because she said it was so bad we couldn't even eat it. I said, okay, bring me back the pizzas then. I'll refund you your money, or I'll make you new pizzas, whichever one you want. She goes, no, I want it for next week, whatever. I said, okay, no. You know, like I would do it tonight, whatever. If you can send me pictures. Then they sent me pictures, and then I said, oh, it looks like you have 3 pizzas in that picture, whatever. And then they start getting all defensive and mad. And then I said, okay, here, I'll up the ante. I'll drive to your house. I'll give you your money back. I'll give you new pizzas, and I'll give you dinner next week if you have all the pizzas left. And she says, now you're harassing me. Stop messaging me.
Oh my lord, oh my lord.
I said, oh yeah, harassing you. God. You're trying to scam me out of freaking $30 worth of pizza, crazy ass.
It's and they'll do the callback, they'll threaten you, they'll say this, they'll say that. They go, for a pizza, brother?
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about a pizza?
Yeah, so she posted that on Facebook.
Yeah.
And people were roasting her. They were like, you're the one harassing this young man who's trying to help you. Like, and I'm like, thank you guys, you know, like, but yeah, that's the thing is like sometimes over a pizza, you know? So the other day I went through the drive-thru somewhere to eat. My fries weren't that good, and I thought,
Yeah.
like, okay, my burrito. I thought,
Oh.
usually it's good. Like 9 out of 10 times, I said it's not that good today. I didn't eat it. Whatever. I just threw it away. I wish I would have had a good burrito. But you didn't see me calling, complaining, being like, the last 6 times I came is fucking pathetic, and your stupid association, and your boss must have taken the day off, and all this stuff. I don't need all that. Just like, most of the time it's good, whatever. Just, I'll brush it off.
And I was surprised how you did handle that because you were like right. I mean, you took a couple bites right in the drive-through as you were leaving. I'm like,
It was not good.
I'm not saying anything. I know you walked away and said, it was terrible. You put it down and eat it. But man, when I saw you do that, I said, man, he's got balls. Like, he just don't want it. He doesn't eat it no more. But you were right there, and then I was like, wait a minute. What would I do? I would show around in the drive-thru and reorder this, but this is what you gave me. And why is it big chunky stone cold?
Dude, it was.
I saw it.
Dude, it was a whole fucking potato, bro. The whole russet, man.
The first one you got one day made me get wet.
Oh, dude, same. I told Sam, I came home and I said, babe, we gotta go get this burrito. It's the best burrito I've ever had in my life. And I told her, and she said, that sounds disgusting. And each time I've gotten it, it got a little worse, but I'll still order it because,
I bet you will.
I still will. Yeah, I still will. Yeah, and then I'll leave them a tip too because they're trying,
Yeah, and it goes with the tears. Like, you're in the food business too. And you know what? Here's the spike thing. Like, I was bitching one day, I see somebody working for one will fucking throw half of the peppers away. One will throw chunks away. Some will peel part of the tomatoes. I'm just like, what these guys, don't they know that's not their food to get rid of?
Yeah, you're talking about freaking Zelly.
Yeah, and a couple of other, there was another girl too. She just, I was like, where are your thoughts?
I know.
Right?
I know. And at the same time, too, they're like, oh, we don't make enough money. It's like they're throwing away $6. And you're like, wait a second. You're like, in just the 10 minutes that we've sat here while you want to make $1 more an hour, you've thrown away $6 worth of food. Just in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're mad that you want to make $1 more. I'm like, why don't you save me $1 more instead of freaking throwing away $6? Why don't you save $1 more and then we'll think about adding half that. If you save me $2, maybe I'll split you the $1. Like there's people on the crew. I do not pay equally. You do not get the same amount of money that somebody next to you does in my store. You get the amount of money that you earn in my stores.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not paying, I'm not here to freaking give people money to freaking make them happy or, Like, I want people to have a good life, but if you're not working and you're not taking care of the store and you're not, relieving some stress off of my plate, then I'm not putting some extra steak on your plate. You know what I'm saying?
I understand a girl do the same like you're saying. You're right. I wouldn't put extra either. Every time she did the dishes, I need to be half full. And I say, well, leave it in for lunch. Leave it half full about this way. Don't dump it.
Yeah.
I go, then after lunch, just add a little more water in the sink and not have to squirt of soap. The dog, everybody uses it. And I go, and then fill it up after a little more water and do the dishes after lunch. Oh, no, it's cold. I gotta drain it. I said, my man, you drain that one more time. When you get your paycheck, it's gonna be $20 more.
I know, kidding.
Yeah.
I know. The people that stand at the freaking paper towel thing and grab 26 of them. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, you got to see that then. So you know what I was saying. I was thinking power. And everybody, when I start talking, everybody just fucking freeze. They don't think nothing to hear. I don't know if they hear half of what I'm saying, but I like, look at you over there, Jeremy. You think that thing's a fucking slot machine? He's over there, cha-ching, cha-ching. And then he keeps looking at the girl the other day and touching the register, cha-ching, cha-ching. And then I go, what the fuck is so where have you seen it? Cha-ching, cha-ching. And then he waits the counter with another one.
I know.
Dude, I was not trying to bust his balls about his teeth or anything, but I'm going to be honest with you. He looks better, more professional with them. I love Jeremy. He's a nice boy. But when he had his teeth in, he smiled that day. I was like, whoa, he's kind of. My wife and me were like, he's not a bad looking boy.
I know. I said that to Kinsey. I said, "Hey, that dude is handsome. Who is this?" And I showed her, and she's like, "What the heck?" And then she texted him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't wear them because people say they look fake." I'm like, "Bro, if my teeth look that good, I would be smiling if I was crying, dude." Like,
you see Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll just had his teeth done. 10 grand. He's got the money now. But you know what?
what?
You're still you. You're
Right.
still you. And then, but I said you look better. And I go. You know what made me when you said that? I remember you saying, I go, Colin said something right. I go, but here's the thing. We went and helped him out. We treated him like he was a poor man. When I started to realize he's not as poor as it looks because he's got potential that I can't afford like that. We can't. You know what I mean? When you own a business, sometimes people don't realize he got his hands in a lot of things as a healthcare.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, wait a minute. You got $10,000 worth of teeth and you're not wearing them? I mean, is this thing called what you play act maybe, or is it a yeah? But everybody comes from a bad side of the fence. Just depends on how you paint the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You know, and I love you for you know what I'm saying, but
yeah,
I'm
no.
not trying to cross the border there, but
Well, no, I hear you. I mean, well, also too though, it comes off as perspective sometimes because like there's people who will see me working for 18 hours a
yeah,
day, but then also they'll see me wearing a watch on one of my days off, and they'll say, "Oh, this guy, he freaking spends all of his money on watches. He's an idiot." Like, okay, well, I have also worked. I have worked for thousands of
years.
days,
Yeah,
years, literally years, to have some of those or to acquire some of those rare watches. And
yeah.
while they're not anything really special, it doesn't make me happier in the morning. To me, that is something that I worked for. It's a piece that it's like an investment, you know,
Absolutely.
like it's like a piece of
Yeah.
property. It's like a real estate piece to me.
I had a couple Rolexes. I had a Focacci and I had a Longines. And when I got old, maybe one friend passed away. I sold some of them. Times happen, things change. You know what? My one friend told me he's a billionaire. He said, "What, Charles? He goes, listen, you always was a nice guy. You always treated me good. These don't think you always gotta wear." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I used to love diamond, all the jewelry, Rolexes, and all the fancy bracelets,
Yeah.
and nice cars and stuff." And he goes, "Remember, I'm a billionaire." And he said, "I know you were supposed to have $1 million from a mall at 9 places. You did good for your life." I said, "Okay." I went and I had some bad times and certain things because we all do things that we shouldn't do sometimes. But anyways, he says to me, "Remember, your clock on your refrigerator or on your stove, and the clock in the school, and the clock in the radio, and the clock in the phone, they're all free." He says, "Don't matter if you spend $3 for a watch or $100 for a watch, they still do work."
And they tell the time.
Yeah. So I never thought of that, but I had the clothes and the Porsche and they got their watches, and I didn't think of that. And you know what? When I was going to the casino and putting 2 grand on red, and the guy goes, 14 red, and I won 4 grand. I was like, damn. But for a week, I was putting 100 on red and 100 on black. The guy says to me, "You are." This country guy goes up to me and goes, "Hey, yo." He was like, he talked like this. I gotta tell you this. This is funny. He was like a country guy. He goes, "Hey, Bone, I gotta tell you something. Are you stupider than a box of jelly beans?" I said, "What?" He says, "Motherfucker, I've been sitting here in the casino watching you for 1 hour. You could put $100 on black and $100 on red. You must be dumb in a box of boxes. I go, why?" Because listen, one you're gonna lose, and the other you win. So you're never losing $100, dumb fuck. You've been there for an hour. I've been watching you all day. You stupid or dumb?" And I looked at my own self and I said, "No, you look stupid. You didn't realize that?" I said, "No, because I think it's better." But then the concept comes when my friend says, if you got to watch for $3 a minute, and he says to me, "Listen, you put 500 on red and put 100 on black, and if you win, you got insurance of 100. But if you win, you got 1,000. But it's 100, so you make 9. And then I went, okay. So I put 100 on red, and put 5 on black, the opposite. And it was 8. He said number 8 was black. So I won 500. He goes, no, dumbass, you only won 4. Because he took 100 off the red, dude. But I won 500 on the tip, so I did win 5. But he was trying to scam me. He was trying to tell me no. But in reality, I did because now I didn't know this back in the day. If you put $25 off of the casino, put it on any number, I think it's 35 to 1. So I put the next day. I said, I won on that number 8. So I told my wife I'm getting $400, $100 each. He said, remember, you got 10 times to win, and if you can't win, leave. Then I was going to put the Rolex. I wanted Submariner 2.
The Submariner?
Yeah, you know that one.
With the day date?
It was day date number 2. I love it.
Yeah, 116500 reference number. I have 2 of those.
You son of a bitch. Okay,
I have 2 of them.
I loved them. I got one once, and I loved them. So I'm in Pittsburgh, and I leave, and I went to this place in Pittsburgh, and the guy serves this sandwich. He goes, man, I love your Rolex. I said, yeah, I wanted the casino because I want the money, because I do it. I was playing red and black all night. He goes, I told him things where I told you. And he goes to me, well, how'd you win the Rolex? I said, so I took 1,000 and put it on red. I won. Then I took the 2,000 and put it on black. I won. 4. Then I took 4,000 and put it on red. And I said, did like tic-tac-toe. And he said, I won $12,000. I walked down to the casino room over there where they sold the Rolex. I bought the Rolex for $9,000. I went out and had the free comp. They gave me the free room. I was a millionaire. You know what I mean? That's how you feel. And
yeah.
You got yourself for that because you did it. You got it.
Yeah. That watch is worth $14,000 today.
Yeah, I wish I had them both. I had that. I had a red Submariner inside, stainless steel, like the Submariner. No, it wasn't. It was not the Jubilee bracelet.
The GMT.
I always put the hair on my wrist. I always like the oyster bezel bracelet.
The GMT.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
USMT.
Yeah, the GMT Master 2.
Yeah, that was my favorite. So there was my buddy had a green one, and so I call him red about it. But I remember, dude, how things were. You know, like I usually joke you can tell your father or something. But Dad, remember when money was loose, but he was tight? He said, yeah. He said the little boy said to his brother, he said, no, money's tight, pussy's still loose. Jesus Christ, I can't take my buddy's away. He told my mom this joke one time. What are you doing? He goes, don't you think she was a young one? So I'm telling my daughter, now this is funny, I'm telling you this, so you'll realize something. But this is the thing, my daughter's 58, she's 4. And my other 2 daughters, Christina and Rose, are here. She's a school teacher. Christina is what, 35 now? Something. They're both 35 twin daughters. Christina and Rose. One lives in Pittsburgh. And Sophia was here, and she's a manager at Cabacella's down in Delaware. And funny thing is, she's 20. I never thought about this when I was a kid. So one night she come home with the boyfriend. And when I was young, I used to go up the road with the wife and the one person, the boyfriend, the husband's driveway, the mother's driveway, and the stuff I did in the front seat of the car, putting mom in the driver's nobody know about. I said, we were sitting at the dinner table with my wife as we got older. And I said, honey, what are my kids doing when they come home? And she goes, I'm not kissing my daughter no more on the mouth. So these are the funny things as you get older, you think about stupidest, but the most things that you wouldn't think about. And the same thing with business. When you see what would happen if it was not a lab.
Yeah.
The rolls for like $58 a roll.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know I'm going all over.
Well, no, I hear you 100%. I hear you with that, and the same thing. I mean, you just don't think about that stuff. Like even when you got a kid and you're watching them from a distance, and you can see something above their head that may fall, and you're like,
Yeah,
stop, 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 stop. But they're laughing and playing and hitting shit. They don't care because they don't
yeah,
see. So sometimes I refer it to like being inside of a picture frame. Is you can't see the whole picture if you're inside the frame,
uh,
and
no,
you
you're
can't
right.
until sometimes later, even 5-10 years down the road. Like I tell the kids that work for me all the time, I say, listen, some things you're not going to understand right now,
Yeah,
but
right.
one day I promise you, you will understand. Like whether
Yeah,
it's whether it's something I'm frustrated about, whether it's the napkin or whatever. It's never the
yeah,
napkin, right? But
yeah, right.
you get
It's way
you
more than
get what
that,
I'm
but I
saying.
get it.
You'll
Yeah,
get the why behind why I snapped on a napkin or the pizza box or whatever. And you
it's,
might not get it today, you might not get it a year, maybe 10 years down the road something will happen and you'll say,
it,
I got it. Like that
right.
makes sense. But you do a bunch
Yeah,
of those every day and you learn a bunch of those and it becomes wisdom. Like,
yeah.
what did they, I heard a quote the other day that said something about being smart is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but having wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad, right?
Yeah,
And so
that's
part of
what.
me thinks is
Yeah,
like you could be smart all day long with certain things, but if you can't apply it, like if you
right.
know certain things but you can't apply them and you can't make that decision in the moment
Mm,
to say, hey, let's
mm,
not do that, or this
yeah,
doesn't sound good, or that wouldn't taste good, or like, oh, well, the customer, we don't have this, let's ask them instead of just do it and expect that they wanted that, like just certain small
yeah.
decision making that they might not realize now that later in life will come into play,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
whether they're
So
business owners, parents, in a relationship, new
yeah,
job, you name it.
even mopping the floor when you and me were kids. I know you mopped the floor.
Oh yeah.
Mop. And so, my grandfather used to tell me, we mopping the Italian style tonight or American style. I go, how you want? I said, how you want? I go, we do both. He says, okay, smart ass. And then, but, you know, it's a mountain. There's a certain way to bring it out. There's a certain way to put the soap.
Oh
And
yeah.
some guys, you ask these kids today, my wife says it to me all the time. She says, my wife says it all the time. She says that she gets new workers. They come there and, okay, we're going to mop and do the dough trays. And they look at her like, oh, I got to do the dough trays?
I know.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I go, dough was my favorite. Once on Sunday when we were closed, I used to go in on Sundays when we got later. We could close on Sunday after 5. So Sunday, half the day, I used to go and do the dough trays once a year. And me and my wife used to go in there and take a tablespoon of bleach and vinegar, and put them in there with a little lukewarm water, and then crisscross them all through the thing. And then we used to wait and let them soak for a while. And get that yellowness off. When they get old, they get cracked and stuff. Because they're
Yeah.
all made out of fiberglass.
Yeah.
And we used to bleach them and then scrub them and then dry them and put them away and then make dough and the other things. These kids, you could do it one a week if you just set it on the counter in the back by the kitchen or something and just get it let it sit for an hour. But no, you tell these kids, they're like, oh, really? It's like going on. You don't even know what a fucking dig in a shovel is, you motherfucker. I know they didn't even have a clue. I baled hay, mailed more, picked more corn, and took it to the field and wore my grandma's nylons on my face so when I took corn, I didn't get all that husk cut in my neck. Going
Yeah.
out in the morning at 4 in the morning, picking all the cucumbers and shit, taking to the fucking quality market and sell our bags of corn, our cucumbers, and our tomatoes. And they go farm fresh, yeah, and they get more money than we did. We had to fucking take the milk crop and the government paid my family all that money for the milk. But still, what the hell happened to good old milk? It's just, do they still milk? Can you go to a farm out there, Colin, and get good old milk?
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
oh my God, I missed it. I missed it.
Yeah. Like, look, check this out. Let me flip my camera around. So you can get, like natural,
Oh man.
like full blown butter, like real straight,
Yeah.
made from raw cow's milk.
Yeah. That's like we have
Look,
the Amish butter. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
like that
Oh,
is
good.
as close to freaking Pizza Stop and Preston as it gets.
Yeah.
Like I think that's 5 minutes from.
That's like Land O'Lake, correct? Like
Uh,
Land O'Lake, the one that used to have the Indian on it.
I'm not sure. Those guys are literally right in Preston, but they have a creamery. They like they milk the cows and everything, and then process it, and then go straight.
Okay.
Like there's no
Preservative.
yeah, no preservatives, no nothing like that.
Yeah. And you got a good chocolate milk from the farm now too. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that good. Freaking okay. So like what you were saying about like learning
Yeah,
to you have to learn to fall in love with the stuff that's not fun just as much as
Yeah.
you have to learn the stuff that is fun. To me, that word is discipline.
Yeah, and
Like,
you know what my
go ahead.
you know what my thing was when we used to come into the place is like I go out like we do things to go do whatever I gotta go do, and I used to run a club for these other people. I used to do barbecue stuff, help them out. They didn't know how to cook, but I come back to restaurants. You know where they know where to find the food. They know where to get a cup and fill it up a pot.
Oh yeah.
And then when I come back and I'm like, well, why is those two tables not cleaned up? And you guys are over there and you're drinking and leaning. But these people, they've already eaten. And I go, when I left, that one was dirty. Now I get back, the two's still dirty. And I go, it's by the front door. I go, they see the eyes for. I go, listen, if you have a messy car, it's not inside of the car. You just represent who you are.
Yeah.
Okay, and if I pull up in front of your house, and you got 16 cars with no tires on them, half of them broken down in front of your house, you just represent who you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go, so when I go in the pizza shop, I represent have clean people, the bathroom smell good. And as I get past that, I know my food primo. So I just want the area clean because there's so many people. They'll bitch about your bathroom, but they won't eat your food.
Yeah.
But it's a thing. It's just but
Oh yeah.
I want to represent even if I do something freaky, you don't know I'm doing it. That's my business. But what would that be? Nothing. But what I'm saying, weird shit people probably do. Think about this color. I think about this fun. Think about this, brother. You're gonna die. Think about this. How about the people 20 years ago that didn't have a computer? They're all stuck in the basements, and now everybody's got a computer.
Dude,
And
I
they're
know.
all in the basement, and all these people are coming up. They're all coming. Oh, easy. You know what I mean? The world's like.
I lost your video.
Oh, sorry. I must be in my butt. Where did the people come from? You know what I mean? You're like, yeah. Hey, Jack. What are you doing?
Their basement. That's where it came from, dude.
Yeah.
Or their mom's basement.
Dude, listen to Sebastian. Sebastian Maniscalco.
I don't know who that is. Never heard of him.
So fucking funny. Yeah, get a chance. I want you to Google. We just close it right and play it in front of your wife so you can hear it. It's called Wife's Rules. And the guy is on YouTube. It's called Speaking Wife.
Wife's rules, speaking wife.
Yeah, he's a comic. It'll say Speaking Wife's Language. Yeah, that's what it is. And you Google this comic guy. He wears a cowboy hat. This dude is so funny. And then the next guy, when you get done watching him and you want to laugh and you're under pooper 5 minutes. I want you to Google Sebastian Maniscalco.
Sebastian Maniscalco?
And he was the one that played in the movie with And he was on the jet ski, and his pants fell down. I'm looking to the new movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, it's funny. But this man Scott, he's my father. He's Italian, but he tells these jokes about, when we were kids, we didn't get fucking bottles of fucking water. It was a fucking hose that tastes like shit. You just let it run 20 minutes. Because it was so warm, it tasted like spare ribs and everything. You just let it run until it got cold, and that was your fucking water. And then you didn't have these fancy nozzles. It was either this or this. Either this or this.
Show me again. It was what or what?
Well, I'll show you again. Either it's this. It's either this or this. Either this or this. Because you put your hand over the nozzle. And then my dad, you just pull the hose in half. You don't want no more water. You don't want no more.
No.
Your little pizza deal you use metal. You know that pizza one you use metal, you stand, how do you think about? Well, they make pizza wood peels like you have.
Yeah.
With longer handles. I think if you had a
Wait. It reconnected. Go back. Go back to the wood peel thing. What were you saying?
Okay, so they make a wooden peel they sell. It's got 17 good hands. But we used to buy them for like where you have your restaurant. You just, I don't know, we take wooden ones in, we put them in with the big wood, 20-inch wood ones, and then we take them out with a 14-inch wheel to pull the pieces and spin them. You use the metal because the metal you use to screen. But now you're using a pizza truck now that's kind of like you're doing an old school off the paddle, off the wooden paddle. So you can make that paddle you have with a longer handle.
Yeah, but I don't need a longer handle.
But if you got that paddle shaped like the black one, because you said the other day I was paying attention, you said, "Oh, my black paddle is getting weak, and I have to order another one."
Black paddle getting weak. Oh no,
yeah.
I needed it got stuff on it, so I need a backup one to sit there in case mine either I drop it, so I don't have to be downtime while I wash it or anything like that. So I was just telling Kenzie I need to order a backup.
So if you want, you could take one of your wooden ones and get a 1-inch wooden your father with it. You can adapt to 2 bowls. One of your wooden peels. Because it's smooth and don't have the bump. And you can get one with a long handle like that. And then you use it for taking out pieces like you use the black one, but it won't have that bump on it. You know where it's connected, you have that little bump, you see all these rubs there?
Yeah.
And you put it in. Well, a wooden one will always be flat, so you help that. But I think the wooden one, you can measure any size you want, cut them down to the size you want.
Yeah, I would like an 11-inch. Everybody makes a 12-inch peel.
Yeah.
I want an 11-inch.
Yeah. So what we did, and this is a whole special, we used to get the 30-inch pizza peels to put the pizzas in, because we make a 22-inch slice pie, and cut it in 8,
yeah,
$4 a slice. So, that's what the other one thing. At the end of the night, let's say you're at that place and you're working. You sit like the last hour of the time. I don't know if you want to do that in the last hour, but let's say you're having to slow it. Would you do? Let's say you had to slow it down. Now I know you would do it, but I think you're working with. They maybe sold 3 pizzas will get slow down, but nobody knows we're selling pizza. They don't know who we are. So would you sell, stand up, say pizza, and sell it, push it, carry it around, show, give it a thing up there to get the people something? Or would you just sit in the truck like you were?
I don't know. There's part of me that's torn on it, because part of me is like, I don't get no discount for go in the morning. I don't get no discount for not like. There's part of me that thinks of it like on that side, but then the other part of me is like, how can I get this back? And it's like the law of giving and the idea of giving 10% back and getting it tenfold, to the
Right.
Lord. It's like I like to give, and like churches, schools, I'm more likely to
Mm-hmm.
give than like anything
Mm-hmm.
else. Not just because they're churches and schools, but because the amount of people that go to them. I like those
Yeah.
types of people. I like people that give
Yeah.
back. I like people that are
Yeah.
that culture, whatever you want to
Yeah.
do with that, however you want to label me,
Family.
whatever.
Family.
But
Yeah.
I think that it always comes back. So I don't have a problem doing it, but like at the same time, like if somebody's like, "Oh, you want to sell this pizza at a discount?" It's like, "Bitch, did I get a discount for coming in at 3:30 in the morning and
Right.
not seeing my
Okay.
family for 3 days?" You know?
So, so you know what? There that goes. You are the boss. That is your call at the end of the night. Now, I
See, I
think
don't
you're
know which
right.
one's the right one though.
Yeah, well,
like I said, I feel both ways. I mean, part of me wants to do it, the other part of me is like, "No,
yeah.
absolutely not." So I don't know.
Well, I think it was when I was a kid. Why I think in that survival mode at the end of the day, because I used to hate when I worked with these companies, and I used to watch all the managers get all the bonuses and raises, and I wanted to be better than the managers, so I used to go to the boss and say, "Listen, I seen the girl throw away a burnt calzone yesterday. He just threw it in the garbage. You know what he paid for it?" He goes, well, Joe, how would you fix the problem? I said, well, I believe this. If you set it on the counter and sampled it, like my grandpa used to do when we sold tomatoes and cucumbers. When my grandpa, when we sold tomatoes, when we walk up, hey, Colin, how you doing? You like a tomato? Let's see, look at the tomato. He'd say, here, break it in his hand, break the apple in half. The man would take an apple, break it in his hand in half. He taught me the trick. And I go, Grandpa, why you do that, Grandpa? He says to me, you give them the taste of it. Even though you thought it was mushy and you was going to throw it away, you give us something that's, would you eat it? Yeah, it may be a little dark, like it, but you've done it. So I say to myself, if you could throw that in the garbage, it cost you nothing. But it cost you your time and your money to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I say if the worker burns it, well, I did it. But the worker, I believe, you know what? I want $1 for anything that hits the floor if it's a mistake. And that gives enough where, oh shit, the guy don't that much on. You burn it, you own it. You can eat it, pay for it full price, and eat it just like if it was good. Well, what's the difference? There's no difference. It's the cost has got to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
So, well, all I'm saying is that I think sometimes the workers and they don't know quite to say like, hey, you would do it like, hey Joe, you're in again tonight. Hey, I got an extra cows on the got good toast. You want us? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that goes a long way to show to the customer or the next person. Like I love this is what people used to say. Hey, Mr. Knapp, yeah, we're having a school event with about to beat the blue. We want you to do the food because everybody's talking good about it. Yeah. I said, listen, the only way that I'll let you do the event, you can have my food, is you can't invite any other restaurants in there. I will pay for the whole thing myself. And they're like, what? You're gonna pay for it? Not actually gonna pay for it. I'm gonna send you all the food there. Okay? And I'm going to send you all my menus there. As long as you promote my name. I do it once a year, event. You know what? Oh, you're right, Paul. All those people, the people you love, come from those schools and things. I just kept putting my name out there. So on Sunday, when we were open on Sundays like you were, this is how the dinner started. I just tell you, you got that beautiful patio. It was the middle of the summer, and you got that beautiful dining room, the place where you were born, and you got the same setup almost to where you guys been through. And I said, can you imagine if 10 o'clock at night, there's Colin's Places on the patio, just 4 nights a week with Italian dinners, and they had table service just on Friday night, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, or just Sunday nights doing dinner. Just change the whole script around. All the time they're doing pizza. But you have that area with the fireplace.
Yeah.
Wow. You don't see it yet, but it can be with the table service, and you got four waitresses. They get like I think several. I don't know how they pay these guys. They're like $7 an hour, and then your tips. If you come for an event, you do it like every Sunday night. We're doing Italian dinner, and your wife loves chicken parm. Your wife loves to cook.
Yeah.
Tina cooked some burritos and some steaks, and she took all that time to cut it up with the lemon. Trust me, with her talent, your drive, and all your love and all those respect that people, you guys already hit it out of the park with that Sunday night dinner. If you guys could, like your wife, I love how she's talking about it. I'm going to back her. She says, I do like the pizza trucks better than the mortar and brick because you show up for 3 hours, you get paid, you go home.
Yeah. Well, she likes that because I'm not working for 18 hours a day. The kids know who their dad is, you know?
I love it too. And you know what, Paul? I started seeing that. I started seeing it with you. I said, wait a minute, all my life, I used to sit in the mall and watch these people walk by, go to Bonton, they had a coupon. They come with a slice. Back then, slices were $1. And you got a can of pop for 50 cents. I couldn't wait to sell you sauce on the side in a little 2 ounce for 50 cents. I couldn't wait back or a quarter, or a lady wanted extra parmesan for 50 cents. Because you get some of these assholes that'll come to the restaurant, take the lid off the parmesan, and pour it all on the pizza and walk out. I fucking used to want to go and smack them all. Like, dude, it's called sprinkle, not pour the fucking lid. I mean, I can do it. I'm grown, but Jesus Christ. You get some of these people coming in.
I know. I know they shake the damn plastic out of the container it's sitting in. You know?
He's calling me. Oh my! I told you. Honestly, I told you, but I don't understand it. With you and me, and with the things we talk about, and the times, and so many other things. Like, I mean, all I can say is, you said to me, Joe, what do you see, or what can I do? So I think we're gonna do a good model. You got the face image like McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. So Wendy's and McDonald's had a baby. Or no, it was Burger King and McDonald's had a baby, right? Or was it Wendy's and McDonald's had a baby? What did they call it?
Burger King?
Dairy Queen.
Oh.
Wendy's and Burger King had a baby. Yeah, that's what it was.
Wendy's and Burger King. Okay, all right. Now I got you. Okay, I get it now.
Had a baby. And they found out it was gay.
You only butchered that one a little bit, but that's all right. We got it now.
Just call it.
Well, dude, it's like what 4 in the morning. I don't even know if we should be on the phone, but we're doing this. I've had a good conversation. Taken a lot of notes. I've taken a lot of nuggets, as I will, if you will. You know, gold nuggets out of it. Since we're mining gold.
That's what I want. And you know what? I'm sorry if I'm the kind of guy with all the shit in the brain floating. He bitch about and having a drink and smoking it and some more open stuff. Now memory comes out and I say to Colin, I gotta tell you this right now. And I'm like, and my wife says, God damn, stop that fucking up. I'm like fucking bing, 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 bing. And she says, what? My grandfather says, no. My godfather is smarter than that. He's like, no, listen to Joe. Listen to him slowly. He goes, what? He's got DLC up there, something. He used to call neutral valve. He says, no, he's not. Man. He's just hungry all the time, he said. Oh my God.
He's not crazy. He's just hungry all the time. Okay. All right. I'm hearing you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude. I like it.
So, but the thing, but the same, you have to think about it. I can't sit here as bad as the people would and the boss would call me, hey, Mr. Anthony, Joe, I started last week and I delivered. you? Yeah. What's up today? Oh, I can't come in because my foot hurts and I can't push the gas to drive the car today for delivery for you. So you don't mind if I come in tomorrow? This is what I said real fast. What's tomorrow? He goes, no, it'll be Saturday. It'll be the weekend. I said, listen to me. Do me a favor. Why don't you call me Monday to see how your weekend went? And then I'll let you know if you come back. He says, what? No. I want to take off from my foot, but I can work tomorrow. I said, no, I heard in the town that they got the big party out Friday night. Didn't you hear? He goes to me, aren't you going to? I said, yeah, that's why you're calling off. Because I just caught you in the old fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I asked you the question before, are you going? And then, are you going too with me? Like, so I said, by the way, take the rest of the weekend off. Call me Monday. What do you call Monday? I'm ready for everything. I changed my mind. I'll let you know next week. I can't believe you can do this to me. Why does the people change?
I know.
The way their minds, the way people think. And I mean, I know I'm not crazy. I'm not drunk. I'm not stoned or anything. But I do know. Well, what these people thinking, the things they think of, call. I saw your father help you. I saw your father do stuff with you. I saw your father, even your mother said something, and you fucking went over there and just started cleaning. She said, well, let's just get it going. And you wanted to fucking go home early and punch out. And I heard your mom say to you outside in the patio, you said, she said, no, we gotta go around. Let's finish it.
For
And
real.
You just did it.
I'm like, I'm trying to freaking have a Bud Light for breakfast, and she's all, nope, we're working. I'm like, God, okay, we're doing it. Let's get it done.
And you
Gosh.
know what? If it's to teach the kids, and you were with your daughter, was the most beautiful thing that I wanted to show that to the kids. That little girl, dude, I help with this, cut it, you put two in the bag. I go, look, he showed her that, how you mix it.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, and he got her, and she carried it up the thing, and she put it in the garbage with her. I said, you see that? That's the same thing I do with her. And she gave it to me. But, Papa, I'm kind of upset with you today. I go, why? She says, because you don't let me watch my cartoon when you're from TV today. Right? I just made pasta. I made chicken with sauce. And I said, I just made dirty rice. And I said, well, what else do you want more? She said, well, I'm disappointed with you because I should have been watching your TV with you. I said, I'm watching the pizza shops, all three of them. You can watch the TV now. I have my headphones. I watch all three screens on here. And I watch with all three going down bed school. But then I try to keep an eye on the kids. See what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, try and keep an eye on the kids.
They like to hide, and I like to bust their balls. But it's all in good fun. Because they look at me and they go, huh? Huh? Who? What? What do you say? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just a lot.
They're like, he's going crazy again. Like, yeah, he is.
If they only could understand what I really want. And I love Tony and Robin so much more. I got my Mr. Talk on the phone. We used to drive in the car and we would go look for other pizza shops. This guy always buy pizza shops. We used to go to pizza shops because people would be the old times. They're there forever. They still don't know what they sell. So a lot of times, the goddamn places they all had like in these malls. And the malls were like $7 grand a month. I'm tired of paying $7, $8 grand a month for fucking a spot like yours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Big deal. I was so mad. We made $1 million gross a year, paid over $500,000 in rent. Part of it. I mean, if I did the math, it grows.
we had the arcade. We had computers. We had the arcade right next door. So we used to sell 300 slices on a Friday night, and our paper plates with the paper bag. We'd fold a paper plate, just like a slice pie, make it look like. So you take a paper plate, you fold it like a piece of pizza,
Yeah.
and you slide a single slice on it, and you put it in a white bag.
Okay.
But when you sell for lunch and Friday night, maybe called Friday night, that was our dinner places. Because every kid had to walk through a mall with a Coke. That's all we had. It was Coke and a slice. And when we were kids, we had oil and vinegar and Italian. You know what oil and vinegar and Italian and the difference were? Here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. I know you know what the red and the oil vinegar are.
Yeah.
That's called oil and vinegar. Do you know what an Italian is, Paul? You get the basil and the oregano with the Parmesan shaker and you put them in the mix of 50-50 blend.
Yeah.
And then when you put the oil and vinegar on and you shake it, that's still Italian.
Yeah, the Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. It's that. It's a red wine vinegar, oil, salt, oregano, and what's the
basil.
other? Basil. Yeah,
Basil, rosemary.
And then what was the last thing? Onions. They added onions.
Yeah, onion and red peppers.
Yeah, red peppers. Hot peppers was always on there. Yeah.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, so my friend says, "Did you see those guys take the lids off?" He says, "Yeah, from now on Friday night, fill them halfway." He goes, "Oh, my godfather was the worst. You know the buckets you guys got the sauce?
Yeah.
Now I see Haley's the only one that uses spatula.
Yeah.
All the other ones will take half of that sauce, jump it down the drain, and rinse it out.
Well, that's why Haley makes 3 times as much money as they all do.
Right. Haley scraped out everything, and she's got it all by the book.
She does exactly what I ask her to.
And that's the girl.
Yeah, she's loyal.
Could write a book, could make a book for the rules, put them on the wall, and they say, yeah, you do have to. It's funny because when I saw the other day after you got mad at all everybody in Smithfield, the next day I start seeing people going up to their wallets before they okay.
Yeah, no kidding, bro. Shit.
So I saw it with my own eyes.
I snapped on him. I did, and then Zelly quit after I fired Russell.
Oh my God!
It is what it is.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Whatever.
He's a good man too, but oh well.
Yeah. My iPad is at 1%. I think this was a very successful conversation. I appreciate your gold nuggets, Joe.
Hey, you know what, man? I can never stop talking to a true, honest friend, a true, honest guy that just gets it. And for some reason, you're like my age, but your age, but in a way that I have this respect so much, honor your kid, the way things do it. I'll tell you, I'll never lie to you. I'll say it like a kid. And I'm not the biggest or the richest in the world. I'm not the greatest. I'm just a guy that's seen enough, and you're somebody that I could see that's going to grow.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Just because you didn't argue with me, show that the things that you have a power of good taste, and trust me, dude, whatever you do, dude, I'd buy 5 go-karts this week or a golf cart. If I could sell each one, I'd buy it. That's me and you. Every time I see a decent, I go, oh, he did the red and black thing. I go, I could go red, white, and green in my place. It's just so funny.
Yeah, I know. I just get a lot of those messages. It's like, you inspired me to do this. That was inspirational to see you do this. It's like, that's really cool, you know? Like, if I could just give one person hope each day. Just one person.
I hope when you do see things from me, like I want to tell Sam the call.
Oh, no. My iPad died. Sorry, Joe. If you're seeing this, your sentence got cut off because my iPad decided that it didn't need to hang around for the rest of the conversation. So, That was Pizza Hour with Joe. Joe's been making pizza for 40 plus years. Joe lives in New York City. He's retired now, and he watches our channel every single day, and he helps me find bottlenecks and flaws in the system. One flaw in this system is that I have gone 24 hours without sleep now, and I need to get some rest because I'm tired, and I have an event tomorrow with some of my YouTubing buddies, and we're gonna go live and we're gonna make some pizza and we're gonna have a blast. So I will catch you guys tomorrow on the live, but for now, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and we'll catch you tomorrow on the live. Peace out, everybody.